welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Well, it's time now to review headlines on today's newspapers. And doing the honors is Steve Ayorinde, who just came back from Cannes. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Steve, okay, you have to give us special debriefing on the morning show and tell us about your experience at Cannes really quickly before we dive into the newspaper review.
Well, okay, Oji. Well, Cannes was brilliant.
It ended this weekend,
last weekend. Yeah. It was the 76th edition. And for me, you know, it was a bit emotional. It will be my 25th anniversary of attending Cannes. First year being in 1998 when I was a fellow, European Union fellow in Paris. That year was the year Martin Scorsese was the jury president.
Yeah.
And I think a Greek film won that year. So when this year the chairman, Prince of Igona, said to me, Steve, Arise will be in Cannes and that it will be big and that he felt that I should be part of the team. And I thought that, oh, wow, what a big deal, which will be like my 25th year.
That's what you get working at Arise.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Arise did cover it like a festival needed to be covered.
Yes,
you know, with Cachio Fair, with Judita da Silva, with Faith Orr, you know, cameramen coming from the UK. The entire gamut of the festival, that was brilliant. The festival itself, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a feminine festival this year. You know that Faith...
It was great.
It was great. Faith did a brilliant report about how people were talking about, you know, the inclusion of women in Cannes this year. But guess what? For the third time only in 76 years, a woman director won the Palme d'Or. A French director won with the film Anatomy of a Fall. And interestingly, the lead actor, a German actress, featured in 2 films in main competition. But you know, the rule in Cannes is that a film can only produce 1 winner. So if the film had won Palme d'Or, they couldn't have given Sarah the best actress. But guess what? It was also beautiful for Africa. The 2 films in competition, one from Senegal by a first-time director and one from Morocco, were also by women.
Wow.
You know, so it was beautiful. And then the only person that you could say actually, you know, flew our flag in Cannes this year was our own Moabudu.
A woman as well.
A woman as well.
What can we say? Femme de la Cannes. Femme de la Cannes. And we had an amazing picture of Steve Ayorinde on the red carpet. I wish we had that picture pulled up. I don't know if that picture is there. But, you know, I guess congratulations.
So thank you. I mean, it was nice, really. 3 things will always define a festival like that. You know, the screenings.
There you are. Look at you, looking all dapper.
I was on the red carpet.
Yay, Steve. Well done.
Thank you.
Done. Congratulations.
So it went very well, and we look forward to next year.
Next year, all right.
You know, and Arise will be there, I believe.
As always.
As always.
All right, let's move over to the newspaper review.
So we'll go to the newspaper review, and of course, we'll start with the newspaper of record this day on Sunday, where the lead story says NLC divided as North-Southwest chapters may Shun plan strike. The writers say APC accuses the Union of working for Labour Party, and Atiku knocks Tinubu, says PDP will have provided palliatives first. So you see what we were talking about earlier, about what Arabambi was saying about the mere fact that you support an idea doesn't mean that you will have done it the same way that it is being done. But the interesting thing about this lead story is the fact that by Wednesday, it is possible that NLC will not be a unified voice because of the overt politicization of what this whole thing has become. But we'll wait and see by Wednesday, and if it will have any bite at all. On top of that story, Zamfara governor gives Matawale 5-day ultimatum to return missing bulletproof cars.
Interesting.
Interesting story.
Interesting. Matawale has been in the news.
About 2.7 billion spent on vehicles.
I remember I took that story. Yes, it was a big story.
And according to the new governor, none of them in the kitty of the state government. Let's see.
We need to hear from
we need to follow it up on it. And on top of that story, the strip says Tinubu weighs in on National Assembly leadership controversy. You know, his party has already adopted a few people. Let's see if pressure will be on or nothing, or you know, if it will still be Akpabio and the other gentleman. Last but not the least, NNPC subsidy remover to reduce petrol consumption by 30%. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, no brainer. It will reduce. I mean, I think that, you know, there should
all those ones that go to neighboring countries
absolutely,
and
as
stuff
well.
like that.
And, you know, it was quite instructive that, you know, when President Tinubu met with the security agency or chiefs, he charged them to provide a blueprint, you know, in a way to guard the land borders to prevent crude oil theft. And I think, you know, he started on the right note
Let's see
with that
if,
one.
Let's see if he will be able to get out of them what a former general, couldn't get out of the service chief.
You just hit the nail on the head. All right, let's move over to This Day Style, shall we? The cover picture there. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is sworn in. And that was the inaugural dinner, the ball that was viral. I mean, did you see that beautiful picture of Tinubu and Remy dancing to that?
Lovely. And the spin by Mrs. Tinubu here.
Yes, it was.
That was lovely.
Is it Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World? What a Wonderful World. Where the cover note says, in a grand display of unity and democratic celebration, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has officially been sworn in as the 16th president of Nigeria. The momentous occasion took place on the 29th, as we know, at the Eagle Square. And this was a lavish gala that was held to pay tribute to the president, vice president, Shatima, and their wives. I mean, I thought Shatima's wife was quite shy, but who is a great dancer now? We have found that Kashim Shatima.
It's the vice president, Kashim Shatima.
Have you seen those
and many clips of his previous dance steps are coming out.
Yes, I think that they're saying
one.
Correct. They're comparing him now to the dancing governor, Adeleke.
Adeleke of Osun State.
Adeleke of Osun State. What can we say?
I think this vice president will give us a lot of content, you know, in terms of how he packages himself. Is quite a character, and I hope that character turns out to be a lovely, positive character.
Yes, I wish we saw this during the whole campaign season.
Because
he was
the attention was on his principal.
It was on his principal, but he was just always very serious. But you know, it's nice to see that fun side of him as well. Okay, we say congratulations to all of them.
Absolutely,
as usual.
If we have a second on the cover of the Guardian, I think it's important to highlight that the news on page 4. Ignore Akeredolu's death rumor is alive. That's Ondo State government debunking, you know, the widespread rumor about
yes, I got that yesterday.
You know, and I think that a video also went out to show that not only is he alive, that he did watch yesterday's game between Man City and the other team.
I wonder where that rumor came from.
The other team that wears jersey like the color that you wear.
You know, why you cannot even say the name of the team, Steve. Well, all right. You know, Sunday was fun.
So we wish Arakunrin Akeredolu the best
long
of
life
health
as
and
well.
long life.
Yes, absolutely.